to say how high you might fly for MIBR. Lots on the line. Revenge for Furia. And we will start on Anubis, MIBR's home turf.
That it is. The CT side here start for them. So last time, yesterday versus Liquid, Furia off to a hot start. Very quick in the first 5 rounds. But it slowed down from that point. Can they continue that pace here? Look at this head-on collision right now. All of these players meeting in the B main. It's a very condensed duel, and it comes out in favor of Furia. This is what so often do.
Just a gentleman's agreement. Pistol rounds are dumb. You want to just fight B main? Exit. I'm gonna try and still say something about this. The late round player does love that. Bomb has been able to cross. Quesarado made sure of it, but now Exit knows he's nicely to fight with Quesarado, but that is never a fight you really are too eager to take. Nice shots!
Everywhere we look, they continue to be dropped in here. That's some good pressure out of Furia late into this round.
Oh, this flash peek could be huge. Who's on the point? It's BR Renazan. And he's got a teammate with him as well, so they're going to double up into this. They get the spot. They realize there's a player below. The second flash is good to get them out of there. And it's going to put
Spots the bomb.
Furia on notice. Now they come back in towards the aggressive cave fight. This is a huge bet from Breno. And yeah, as the molly spreads, that's a little bit too much to ask. Still, there's presence here. Rotations aren't quick at hand, so Lukowski needs to go huge. And he'll only find the one. Can't set up the second either. Lukowski and Insani not really getting the value out of their positions, and that's going to be a third round for Furia.
I feel like MIBR really had a pretty big advantage there with Molly still ready to go in the back of the site, and then finding out that there's a bomb. The perfect ability to pull out right there.
It's a good one.
More pace on the play. Boosted up right now could be interesting. And it does knock down a kill. It costs him a lot of HP there, but they have to back out of this one now. Utility continues to rain down B. Do they want to actually push off the back of this, though? Not seeming too eager just yet. It's maybe a bit of an oopsie. There's that smoke. Where's the molly go here? Gotta go towards the back of Plat. Try and flush out these players.
In a word, this round is telegraphed. You know exactly where they're coming from. You are ready for this. You got the bodies in place. You just have to get the kills. Lukowski not going to be able to do so. And, well, when push comes to shove, Furia shove back. But there's still a little bit of something in this, and that's quickly answered. Disappointing for MIBR. They have everyone in place. They have everything in place. They have the utility to make it work. They have enough firepower.
I'll have to talk that one out there. Maybe we can get things rolling. Sounds like a plan.
We'll be old school, guys. We'll just say it's old school. No.
Yeah, that's good branding. Good brand. All about the branding right now. And right now, getting branded in the molly is safe. Burning his toes, and he can't escape the wallbang from Fallen. This is going to at least capture him for a kill. Again, it's another one-for-one trade. It's going to spread that defense thin.
Ouch for Quesarado. Damage on a Quesarado and Yuri, blunting the fangs. And now with this aggression out A main, there's some vision to potentially gain for MIBR. We haven't seen a ton of it. And if Furia just accelerate in towards the site, it may not really matter. They need to get a move on. That's a huge kill from Breno. Gonna slow this down, drops the bomb, puts them on notice. So as they try and gain the space out of Cave, there's a crossfire potentially established here. There's 2 players on the angle, and Breno's putting in great work. It's just not missing. And that allows the time for the cavalry to come through and ensure it. What a heck of a way for MIBR to get on the board. The man who was benched.
But they hit the pause button just yet. It's Shani going to be maybe tossing the utility. No, just dry swings.
What?
That'll do.
That'll do.
Just win it.
He's heating up. Heating up is Breno, and this time the molly won't deal with him. Shot missed from the upper. Quesarado and School's trying to keep this one in question, but Insani just wants to battle forward. Brawls all over the map. Quesarado's found the kills towards A, but now he's got to try and get the bomb. Now he's got to try and get the site.
Flank.
Flank on.
Oh, no!
Oh, shot missed. Well, warning shot. Warning shot. Now you know where he's coming from. Smoke up. Fight with the B main player.
Doesn't know where he is, though. There's no clue.
Trying to rattle out a response. Doing some guesswork here. Molotov picked up. Might give him a chance at the bomb plant.
Okay.
Safe just risk it in the flames. He does indeed, but that tick gives away the info in case Serrano. 5 seconds to spare, but no more time needed.
Range it in instead. Got to back out, and it's going to lead to an explosive take-through camera.
Nice smoke. Oh boy. Missed opportunity. That one a little tighter on the angle. Now a brawl out camera. Down you go. Safe can at least get one before silence, but with Insani gone, the door on this round is closed. MIBR staring down a 7-1 deficit, by the way, between 2 Brazilian teams. Classic.
That bomb damage not going to force too many problems. I think the issue with you know, losing out as an opper on the CT side of Anubis and kind of losing your confidence is then you're going to not make as many aggressive duels. And for a CT side to succeed, I think it has to be helmed by your op presence.
Insani's had a little bit more success, but it's really been Breno who's been the engine. Certainly got them that 1-round win, and otherwise, big impact has been tough to come by. Good flashbang, good peek. Exit just chases it forward, says, you know what, we got to get something. We got to get something, and I'll be the hero.
Yeah, well, if it's not going to be the operator, it has to be the riflers picking up. And as you said, getting a little bit more loud here. Great setup from Insani.
They're holding back from the sites. It's going to be exit to hold the passive, and I just don't know what they've seen that makes them so confident about this. So now this nucleus of threat from Furia is going to come through, and it's Insani to hold him off with a FAMAS.
Oh boy, yeah, this is
still hasn't found
most
him.
vulnerable that you could be right now. Oh my god, and they lose the opening duel. Exit gonna be on the outside looking in if there's just a single smoke or a Molotov. There's the molly. He's gonna try and be a hero, and into the crosshairs of Cello. Now next at Pat is Lukowski, who never got to lift off on this flank. Can he get anything? Flash in his face, he's blinded up, but the chase isn't there just yet. Gonna eventually get traded though. Another flash comes through. Lukowski only a single kill out of the monster flank that looked to put a skewer in this Furia camp. Now Cello tucked into the back of Cake, could be overwhelmed by this camera position, and they still recover it, but it was dicey as all get out for MIBR in a 3v5 with so much map control.
But that almost feels like they knew the mid was open, right? Because Insani's going back to check. He thinks someone could be in his spawn.
Oh, now they're getting fallen. Inching out with that AWP. Oh, and a step through from Breno. That's a lot of players to deal with.
Bomb dropped. Bomb dropped. They have to commit. They have to commit. If they get this K presence, they do. K Serrano, good for it. Now all the pressure on the safe shoulders. Insani trying to relieve it, trying to shoulder some of that burden, and the spam is good. Safe collects. Finding his line through the smoke, and for the moment it seems that Furia are rebuffed, but as I say that, Skulls continues to take ground, and if the player pops up on that smoke fade, no, Insani ready for it. An exit now on the flank, could drop this bomb and keep them from ever getting into the site proper. So K Serrano's like, I did my job, but no one came along for the ride.
I was having to phase through here, and again, MIBR relieved that they win.
Fury, it's been like, do we win 10 in the first half? No? Okay.
Not good.
GG go next. But let's see. They've done such good work here on Anubis, but it's not going to be in this round. A massacre! Aggression! And Lukowski chews them up. This is the way it was always supposed to look for MIBR. They might have found their footing just in the nick of time. K Serrano praying that he finds a headshot through these smokes. As they whittle him down with nade after nade after nade. Exit on the very long flank. And we know Exit is patient. He will wait this whole damn round if you make him.
I just heard some typing.
Peek me, bro. Please. Not gonna happen. Exit, not even required. Insani finds it through. 4 rounds for MIBR. Recovery might have been enough.
Well, we'll see if it affects the USP usage here, because there's going to be some decent utility. Maybe tossed out. Exit's still hanging about. He's got the utility belt, but he's not throwing it. And they're going to walk into the setup here. There's a lot of resistance ready to go. Fallen running low on ammo. Got to use that backup USP on the back of his gun right there, because K Serrano, his backup available, offering up even more resistance. They're playing dodgeball right now with these positions around the door. And eventually found out here, Breno strikes up a main, and they get enough access, and this is where it gets a whole lot scary.
Oh, yes, it does. Bomb down. Yuri will attempt this clutch, but a lot of ground to cover, and the first test is getting past Lukowski, who will slip away before that smoke fades. Good call. No reason to give him a fight isolated.
I want to go back to versus NRG. They did look better yesterday, though, to be fair, on the CT side in particular. Not on Anubis, but on that follow-up. Dust 2. Flash play back into the duel here. Not really caught by it, but Yuri's still thriving. Lukowski trades it out. He's low on HP here, and MIBR dude got to get a move on.
Talking to come down to Cello. He doesn't have anything else to stall this up. He's trying to call in reinforcements. Fallen's coming to support him with that AWP, and Queserado's pushing down middle. The window spot, the window shot. Queserado patient with it, but he hears them running past him. When does he go for the drop? No. To wrap it at B main instead. Thinking better of it. Fallen deleted. Better get a move on, Queserado. This site defense is going by the wayside. Bomb can't cross. Cello placed to deny that. And now Queserado has more time to cook. And they still don't know where he is. Bomb's going to be stuck down. Breno's wary. Queserado won't quite be here in time, but where does Breno slip away to play the post? Back around the obelisk, in towards Glyph. Does he tuck? No. Spotted? Queserado saw it. Crosshair train on the position. He knows. He knows. He knows exactly where this is coming from.
No way.
Molly on, better get that gun out. It's got to be the headshot. And for Queserado, it is good.
When he knows where his target's coming from, not on Anubis, but on that follow-up. Dust 2. Flash play back into the duel here. Not really caught by it, but Yuri's still thriving. Lukowski trades it out. He's low on HP here, and MIBR dude got to get a move on.
Talking to come down to Cello. He doesn't have anything else to stall this up. He's trying to call in reinforcements. Fallen's coming to support him with that AWP, and Queserado's pushing down middle. The window spot, the window shot. Queserado patient with it, but he hears them running past him. When does he go for the drop? No. To wrap it at B main instead. Thinking better of it. Fallen deleted. Better get a move on, Queserado. This site defense is going by the wayside. Bomb can't cross. Cello placed to deny that. And now Queserado has more time to cook. And they still don't know where he is. Bomb's going to be stuck down. Breno's wary. Queserado won't quite be here in time, but where does Breno slip away to play the post? Back around the obelisk, in towards Glyph. Does he tuck? No. Spotted? Queserado saw it. Crosshair train on the position. He knows. He knows. He knows exactly where this is coming from.
No way.
Molly on, better get that gun out. It's got to be the headshot. And for Queserado, it is good.
When he knows where his target's coming from, he's just not going to miss that. But you do start to fear that there's a chance he swings into that Molotov and he hits a
right
nice
as you
one.
pull it out, yeah. Smokes. Peaks. Kills? Not quite.
Always.
Uh-oh. Ow!
I think that CT Molly wouldn't have even spread. It might have spread, but
I think he was taking.
didn't get him initially.
I'm not sure. Tried to get out of there. Fallen now demolishing it. This is looking very good for Furia indeed. A lot more confident than the last. They have to fight forward as a result of those mollies. Don't want to give up the real estate and walk through the smoke. That's going to be punished, and this one's a disaster for MIBR. They got nothing.
Just a lot of damage done here. No kills converted. Lukowski left to try and offer up some punishment, but this is on, you know, so many different chances to pick up better weaponry here for these MP9s. And while it came down to the wire, just one round to go here. This one going to be cleaned up nice and tidy. Fallen to drop Lukowski. No casualties on the defense.
But let's be real.
He's pretty good at making himself known.
Yeah, one of the more recognizable names and faces in Brazilian Counter-Strike at this point. Okay. Going to recognize Cello's face. And eliminate it. You got your hands on an AK, Insani. Now you get no health to play with it. Better be hitting those headshots.
Toss into Lukowski. He's got a little bit more to work with. It'll be the sacrifice here likely. I like the reaction here from Furia. Spotting a lot towards middle. Take that B space off the back of it here. And now Yuri, I think, going to be set up just nicely in this corner. 1-for-1 trade's not all that bad. Breno making some strides into this fight here. Skull's aim thrown off. And, well, that Hero AK starting to look like it's worth its weight.
If they go fast, they're not going to go fast. So Queserado's already on the angle, so now B is closed for business. But if Breno gets his kill in middle, It's a big if. The professor is trained on the angle. And he will not be missing from behind his lectern. Bails back out towards A as well to not give the angle. Kisrod is coming forward into the fight. Safe thinks this is clear. He's running, he's sprinting, and it's absolute devastation on Furia. Bringing us towards that conclusion here. Just 2 more rounds required.
Looking to make some money moves. It might be this is fight for survival on this T side. Fury have quickly cleaned up house on the defense, and it's fast towards B. Fury on the back of the pillar here, able to offer up 2 quick kills, looking for his 3K, but bested eventually, and they're starting to get their access into this B side of the map here. Plant as well. Oh, good bank shot, but look how he's healthy, he can tank it.
Can indeed. And locked out. I mean, there's money here. But you don't want to throw it away needlessly.
See how much use this molly gets here for Queserado.
I don't think this one's workable. Unless you're going to go for the molly in towards cave. There's no smoke for the stick, so the B main players would still be open. Molly in towards cave. Go for the tap. Try and force a fight. Try and force the damage. They're fully committing into this. And now time is truly too far gone. They want to keep the bodies here to maybe take the rifles away. They will do exactly that. The bomb's going to find a lot of victims. It's only Lukowski who makes his way through. So not a lot claimed here for MIBR, but the round at the least.
Yeah, so it's fighting for your life right here from every point forward. So just being able to hang in there despite this effort from Yuri in the back of the pillar. Almost gets a 3K if it was just allowed by Insani, but he'll hide back.
Well, his teammates get active. They get the space outside of A main. So when do they rotate that 3rd player? When does Cello get active? When does he move? They're still wary about the mid presence. They're not going to be confident on this. So for the moment, Furia need to hold on B. These mollies are so good, so punishing. Was that a bouncer?
Yeah, bounced wrong. It just mollied them off. Now these rotates are coming through. It's still not going to be quite in time, but there's a lot of damage on the planter.
Oh, is that a bank nade? No, not this time. Didn't get here in time. Fallen's got one, but too little too late, so smoke pop instead, and might be able to slink away. Damage onto Insani, but no kills just yet. 10 alive in the retake. If this is how this map ends, we're getting an absolute bloodbath. Here we go. Util's all been spent here for Furia. They got to shoot their way out. No more smokes to cover. Here comes the tap onto the bomb. Kills are all stacking up the way of Furia for the moment, but Exit has something else to say about that. He's gone. It's on a safe, and Breno. And they're battling on in, but someone's got to get on that defuse. Someone's got to get on that stick. And they will have it just in the nick of time. Furia are bringing this one through. Here it ends Anubis. Revenge for Furia as they snatch away MIBR's map pick.
And what a perfect way to close it out there for Furia. They've had struggles on their CT side.
He's just kind of beaming.
Happy Fallen.
No bad Fallen.
A little ray of sunshine here.
He's cheesing.
Remain on another sunny map. No rain clouds here on Mirage. Just quick aggression up the catwalk. Yuri knocking down these openings, but they keep the distance and safe this time.
Oh, no! Skulls checks. Skulls checks. This guy just cannot get a break. Fortunately, his teammates are going to be there.
Of course, it's on Queserado too, man. Oh.
This guy just cannot catch a break.
It has largely been a lot of targets on Breno's bomb sites.
Wow. Oh. All that jump spotting just to get one deeged. Ouch. Ouch.
Oh, no ammo for save.
Save, you do need bullets. You do need bullets. Oh, he's going to get some. At least get some impact here. Keeps the numbers even. This boost up on the bricks is cheeky.
Oh.
And effective at that. Trusted that smoke. Didn't know about the getting on top of the bricks check.
Uh-oh.
Queserado? No. Gets antsy.
And I don't think I've ever killed anyone jump spotting. I mean, I don't really go apps on T side, but I don't think I've ever gotten that. I would get excited too. Queserado should be. But now, Exit needed some teammates to get excited about rotating over because he is in the danger zone here. Still able to offer up a single. Pushing past into the bench smokes, though. They're all swinging through the smoke. And to somewhat success, somehow Insani is tracking him on Tetris. I don't know how he managed to make that work, but they come out the other end in a 2v1 versus Yuri.
Ooh, hold on. They're going to group, and Yuri's actually coming their way. Yuri's coming straight into them, seeing if he has the access point. The 2 crosshairs on the angle. I don't mind the idea, but they anticipate it beautifully from MIBR.
Getting loud, getting proud about that site defense, but it's right back into another purchase here. Still great economy for that Furia side with max loss now as a luxury for them, and it's used effectively. Skull's instant onto exit this time around.
Oh boy. Skull's heating up. Skulls is heating up. Doing this more consistently for Furia. And considering how many bodies were lost in the last, don't know how much of an appetite MIBR is going to have. Not much is the answer. Go for speed.
Bruno gonna be under pressure this time around. Ooh, but they're past the smoke. Great opening duel, but the trade comes through eventually. Quesorado sharp, but it takes a lot of his health for his troubles. They're gonna move past this into the site. Yeah, Lukowski's going in. Head first.
When does Lukowski strike? Utility's getting dumped, getting deployed. Lukowski now ticks. Now they got some information. Fallen's found another. They realize he's out towards bench. They do now. Nade would have found it if Fallen didn't. And this is again looking like a situation where MIBR might just need to pull the plug. Quesorado walking through.
Oh my god.
Ooh, safe.
Can't escape him, man. He just can't escape him.
Oh boy.
That round as well. Now let's go for some mid brawls.
Got a fun HE. It's in apps, but you've got a fun HE. Ooh. Smoking around the bricks. Hold on. Does this set up exit? Does this set up exit in the ladder?
Imagine you got another flash for Cello. There it is. There's the second flashbang.
Now they know where he is. Oh, still gonna get him. Still going to be able to catch. There's more work to do with this one A1S.
Oh,
or
with another, and the AK is going to be picked up. There's another AK drop down towards ladder as well. Breno gonna grab that one. The rifles are now being retrieved here. But the A site is conceded in return.
Problem is there's no more smokes. You can't cover off these sight lines, so you can't plant safe. You have to plant somewhere.
Maybe
you're gonna stick it front of default.
Bomb has been planted.
An unorthodox spot, and with no peek coming through from jungle, it is in fact safe. But the retake comes in here. No armor on most of these players. They're gonna have to be quick on the shots. Now they know where everyone is moving. Falling on the angle. Certainly no kit. Gotta get on the stick. If they're gonna do it, it has to be now. And Spam will long since push them off. Everybody might be going up to this bomb. But this bomb is going off one way or another. Exit withdraws, but this is too little, too late.
What graffiti did he put down?
Although, you know what? The one guy with armor and a rifle living through a round where you came in with pistols, that one hero gun, and nobody's surviving on the Furia side, it's not a bad result for MIBR.
Yeah, it's mission accomplished. So little invested, able to do that amount of damage. Definitely feeling the rounds here in a row here for Furia, but...
They are.
Cubes for that water. Just lukewarm, as is that peak there. A little bit dry, but still collects a kill. The issue is there's a close by Yuri and Quesorado, and it's tough to take down both.
Many have said. Bouncy banker in towards the window. Now they've got the space. This double cat setup could be interesting. Especially with exit looking on into support. They're going to commit with this Molotov flush forward. Now it's very messy indeed. Breno under threat, but he finds the Opper and now can find more. Double dipping. Look at the damage. Oh, God. Safe is wishing he had a Negev instead of this Opper right now, but the nade might do it. Oh, splits the difference between the players, and now they are probably much closer to him than he expects.
Running to B.
Combat up. Spots a leg. Doesn't connect. Cello dancing with him, trying to keep him occupied while his teammates slip in towards that B site. Yeah, he's not doing this. Question is, how does he expect to save? Position known, compromised, misses the first shot, won't get the second. There's going to be pressure and punishment from one direction. Even if he got that kill, that snaps Cello into action. Unlikely. Yes.
Maybe that's the goal here.
And more barrels.
More scopes, more zoom.
Imagine you
more kills.
4 up barrels. No more leg shots.
Make the no scopes a lot easier. More precise. He's in a position.
That's disgusting from Cello. That is obscene. You can't show that on TV in half the countries. Wow. Bomb's gonna go down. That orb can at least be retrieved in the hands of Exit and slip away, but what? They just refuse to let Safe build any confidence here.
Yeah, and the way that they just swing him together as well. There was that two, double up, one high, one low swing coming through right there. And again, it's that catwalk pressure from Furia that adds an extra element to these B takes. Continues to overwhelm. Op's looking good to hold on to here. Exit, again, doing a lot of exit damage.
Yeah, which is nice. Don't get me wrong. It's nice to have it. You'd rather have it than not have it. But it is becoming something of a formality at this particular juncture. That would have been nice if Insani could have gotten himself a gun to add to the save. But as it is, 2 players surviving is fine for Furia.
You're just given that a lot in those matchups. So I think Furia as well entirely placing a lot of trust in Cello. As the aggression continues here for him. As he tries to open things up for this squad. A lot of resources once again tossed in towards middle. So or utility in towards connector. And there goes another swing. This time not so successful. So Lukowski holds the line on the catwalk there and blows open the smoke for more. Takes 2 with him. Oh, but this slide out from Quesarado is looking to get a little bit of redemption here in this round. He's made his way in towards Sandwich. How has he routed around this here? Exit. Is he going to catch any timing? Okay, he does get a visual on him eventually. And this time, Safe. Not going to let him slide any further. That has to be a relief for him.
Why do you think he was just... Do you think he was thinking that it was a heavy mid setup because no one had checked him to that point in the round? Gains so much space that he walks back into the CT opper.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a bit tough right there. Was set up with a flashbang, but Yuri denies him that late info play. Don't think it's going to cost him anything in this round, though. 20 seconds left, bomb holding on in spawn. So just an extra gun taken down here. But MIBR back on the board. Credit to Lukowski. Disaster.
Guys missed the window smoke.
Someone's going to have to toss me one of theirs.
Bathroom lineups. Oh boy. Exit. Okay. Utility usage here. Delete the player firebox. At least got that information on the player dropping out of Balk. But the bodies are here for MIBR, and they are ready to fight. Exit in particular. Right into the action. This life traded. We're continuing to find scalps from that Furia side. Yuri trying to push them back into towards jungle. You've got this forward spacing, but you need to activate it on Skulls. He'll be unable to do so. Nice response from Lukowski. It all falls to Yuri.
Lukowski having a whole lot of impact in this one. Denied the cross there, and that's how it closes. Safe. Bringing home the knotted up half here. We're going to be tossing this one off to a quick break. We'll swap sides. Does come down to a Furia CT side.
Oh, we're in a straight B popper. B play. No subtlety here. And Skulls up on the balcony with these dualies. Could be in the right position. Jump spot from the van. Do they expect Skulls? No is the answer. They may just circumvent him. Only finds the one. Does drop the bomb for a moment. Stalls this out a tick, but losing his teammate for nothing means that this one's pretty good for MIBR.
It is, but there's a little bit too much positioning from Lukowski. And it's back to even numbers. Takes a forward-facing duel there into Market. Loses his life for it. Now the retake all coming through Market. That's vulnerable. Checking out that E-box position, but it's a great contact play there from Breno. Safe can trust his teammates. And now he can lock in that next kill.
Cool, calm, comfortable, collected. capitalized. That's both pistols.
This is going to be a B-side play, though. That's where the finish is going to be, and
That's perfect.
that's exactly what MIBR are hoping for. There's just such a lack of resources in that department, and both lurks are the ones that are able to operate first here. Cello under fire right now. That smoke looking to buy him time.
How does Cello pull this off? He somehow slipped through. Oh, can't find his way out. Could have maybe caught the planter. Instead, he's just dancing around these pillars, but now Cello activates and exit holds him in the spray. Great transfer. So, Yuri gonna have to withdraw with this AWP. And it seems like we were thinking after Anubis, maybe Furia's CT woes were on hold for a moment.
I think the nice part about this deep apartments line is there's a lot more room to fall back from.
Unless they come up cat.
Exactly. They're kind of threatening that idea with these smokes that we're seeing boost above it.
Cheeky.
What is going on here? What will Quesarado see? Or will he be seen? Oh, he spotted out Lukowski. He saw some movement here into connector.
A wisp, a pixel, but it does cost Skulls his life. Quesarado able to trade that at the very least. Two players here stacked under the balcony. They've realized it's the stack now. Or do they just eliminate them all? And Fallen's pulled off. Fallen's pulled off into support, but the bomb's still doubling in 25 seconds. They didn't feel confident about the rotate, so they're going to commit in. So Fury have the numbers in the right place at the right time. That would have been a hell of a deny from Yuri. I'll post it on the Palace player. And that's the bomb drop. They're out of time. They don't have the time for this. They don't have the time. They don't have the clock. Sonny just has to stick. It's desperation. What a flick. But he cannot win this round, and Fallen knows that all too well.
That's a huge lifeline right there, granted by... Very glad that that's the case here right now, because there's a very passive setup on B and a very aggressive setup here from MIBR to get connector. Oh, but that's a big pickup, man. What did he even see? Some pixels onto Lukowski. Enough to take care of business.
Smoke pop and a cheeky knee. What more do you require? Spotted more players on that jump. Quesarado now is on red alert.
Good flash.
One's coming through. Flashbang's perfect. But Fallen and Yuri are going to hold on to their spots, and now they're just picking them apart. The crunch comes in. Breno is in no man's land. Maybe the bomb's retrievable, but that is the first in a long list of things required to make this round anything. Nade's chasing, has to battle through the shutter. And that's why maybe we don't love Cello on the AWP as much.
Wait, B.
Hold on.
He's an option here.
He is an option.
He's got full ground. It's going to be a late flank coming through from Skulls, so, I mean, now that just opens up a door here for a huge opportunity in the clutch. Wait for the contact there, finally given, but his position revealed. It's going to put a lot of pressure on location, and the op to shut it down. Not going to let that one slide.
Don't do it, Yuri. Don't do it.
He's going straight for that thing.
Don't do it, Yuri. No. No! All right.
I mean, typically, what you see out of this B-side op there, we saw it last round, you can just sit and mark it, maybe get a pick. So, that's the vision. This time, get right with the op. And we'll see if it passes the test this time around.
Does it pass mustard? Doesn't even take a shot. Okay, there we go. There's a connection. Looking for more. They are going to get a bomb plant. There's no one into market to deny this just yet. No Molotov from the cat players to stall this out. So now they've got a smoke. Now they got some chances. They can crunch angles. They've got a player boosted up on the site. Player swinging around, and there ain't no way Cello's getting that kill. Oh man, they're locked out. They're locked out. It's looking good right now, but Fallen is trying to find the key. Call him the locksmith. And the health is low for these MIBR defenders. Fallen might do it all with the USP. Gets the rifle up. Swapping around. Getting gun game. Knows where Insani is. Just trying to run this down, but Insani's so patient. So what does this system allow? Okay, hold on. This is getting antsy. This is interesting. I like this. Aggression up. Skulls calling his number. Utility to try and set him up. Airbursted Molly. That's not ideal.
What about another one?
Another one, this one will work. On the edge of the smoke, they pop the smoke, and okay, Lukowski, that's enough utility that he knows that something is up. Still the second element here of Quesarado. Caught on the fade dink, but not a kill. It's a Khalil on, and now they've got the B site, but everybody's here, ready to brawl, ready to fight. It falls to safe. Again, they found those inroads in towards B, but this time it was a bit of a trap.
They don't know.
Oh, okay, safe. Another last-second adjustment, denying him a kill. The Glock can get a little pressure alleviation. There's a minute to cook, but Fallen will not allow him to entertain the possibility. Furia ain't done.
Cello's still under notice here on that B side. He's been tested quite a bit here in these last couple of rounds. It just feels like he's a little under-resourced in some of these rounds as well. They're starting to get in transition on time. Skulls doesn't spot out the cross.
This is Natek. They've already got the space. They've already got the space. And walking around, Lukowski somehow just fades through the smoke and gets a kill. Yuri, though, has held up elsewhere. The bastion of defense on A is good. And so this mid-presence may not cost them, but Lukowski's sure going to try.
All going to swing them together here. But he's gotten to the safety right now.
They don't know he's still here. They're going to leave him alone.
Yuri's flanking now. I mean, he's getting into a very interesting position.
HP. Oh, how does he continue to find these kills? They're trying everything. They're throwing everything. It's slowing him down here, and he just continues to spot.
Both players seen.
They've not got much health themselves. So one spray could take both.
They're avoiding him perfectly, man. They're avoiding him so well.
If Lukowski checks this is just done. No, he's not looking. He's not looking. Gives up his life. Not prepared for bench, and Yuri 4 massive frags. Defends A, shifts all the way around the map. Land the flash behind it, gain the space. Now he's got the deep angle. Oh, brilliant aggression here. Quesarado collects the first. They won't carry on in towards safe, so at least that bomb isn't threatened, but MIBR put on notice very early on indeed.
I mean, Yuri and Quesarado have made that play, 5 times this half so far. So they really like fighting for that control. This boost as well might just offer them an opportunity back here. Instead, it's going to catch him in transition, and that's when Skull can capitalize with the back turned. And Lukowski this time thwarted on his aggression.
Starting to look disastrous here for MIBR. The chances to close in regulation, slipping them on by. Trade is instant. Quesarado lost, but now safe and exit in a 2v4. Have to put together the pieces in there. Well, they were going to head into the cello op. No cello op for now. Fallen op instead, perhaps.
Wait, just a second. There's a gap in toward market. Not going to exploit that. Instead, it's an A-side target.
Yeah, I mean, you have to do with the player still in con. There's just not enough time otherwise. Fallen can shut this down unless... Do they clear sandwich? Do they clear sandwich? They're not planning for him. Does Yuri try and activate? No, he's going to play his life. Smartly done as well. Skulls plays it. Now a wrap around, and Yuri can finish. We are going to overtime.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, if it's coming out in that last round, you definitely trust that it is the right decision. Cap boost here right now coming through from Quesarado. Jumps and lands the jump gracefully.
How did that nade do no damage? How did that nade off of catwalk from Quesarado do nothing? Must have caught the lip of con.
He's getting stuck.
Oh, this is
stuck
weird.
on something.
This is weird. Lukowski's past him.
Oh, Yuri's stuck on something.
His butt. Yuri's making the hex play.
He's in your ass.
I'm in your ass.
Oh, there it is, baby.
Cello's in your ass, and he's got it off.
And look at him sing. Look at him sing, baby. They're firing up right now. The ops, you just can't get past them. They're unpenetrable.
Impenetrable.
Impenetrable.
Unpenetrated, perhaps.
Yeah.
After all.
You can't get in Furia's ass. NRG learned that the hard way.
I tried. Unless BR Enazan, Breno himself, is dead on the first phase. Not happening here. So Furia strike first in OT. No, certainly not, right? Is that just the mini-map?
I hope it is. There's no way. You don't miss it twice.
It's a pretty easy lineup.
But look at this. I mean, again, you got the deep line here. 3 players on A, ready to go, and it's Yuri, Caserado, and Fallen, this trio, but this time a flashbang for Fallen.
Oh, that's
As you
good.
said, you gotta fight fire with fire.
Safe said, I can get him. I can get him. Just set me up, wind me up, and let me go. And now, because Skulls went further into supporting the B stack, they do not have a lot of presence here. Molotov's going to buy them some time. But it might need to be Caserado here under the balcony. Playing off his comrade Yuri, not going to be able to do so. It falls to Yuri now. Pressure on, nades all available. Flashes, good, and kills better. Cello at least gets one off the catwalk, but they've been locked out. The numbers are heinous. And look at the rat from exit. He's low HP, so he's going for the Giga flank. Trying to get back around, trying to get backs exposed here off the catwalk. It's going to take some time. And they need to move fast. This will be the finishing blow. If he can catch vision. And he can indeed. Falls to Skulls. No health to spare. No chance. No time. Just trying to go for some consolation frags. And while he will have those, he will not be having this round.
Love to see that out of MIBR. Love to see, Safe calling a shot right there as well. Get a flashbang in. Best his counterpart, one of them at least in this map. Now we've got more aggression out of Safe. He continues to try and run it down here on the aggro. This time it's a miss though. This time Skulls capitalizes, takes care of business. Now Cello getting hit by the B rush. Skulls on the scene though, ready to offer up a little extra assistance. Cello, what do you do with this AWP? He's going for cheeky no-scopes around the smoke. Whipping out the 5-7, might not even need the op. Using his sidearm as they move past each other inside the smoke, but he's lost in the sauce.
He's tagged up, he doesn't know which way to go. Oh, he's feeling desperate here, and eventually he will be a goner. Yuri, though, we know what he can do. He's been a monster through this series, through this tournament, through this event. That drops the bomb, gives them time, but Yuri can't finish his food. It falls to Fallen. AWP, so the damage may not be enough, but knowing that exit is tagged up, now going to the rifle, it certainly will be. Fallen puts them up. Furia just 2 more rounds to close to survive. I just think he's going to have a better second half here. Castrello with an AK in his hands, taking some entry fights, taking some brawls, getting active. That I love. Well, okay. Maybe he should have had it off for that fight. Ooh, not so much. Safe showing the efficacy of that gun off a catwalk. How you might want to play your B-op. Furia just deleted, bloodied as we start this round.
You're gonna maybe have to lean on a little bit of that late impact from Yuri once again. Very comfortable around connector. Good line here from Safe. He's doing it all. Protecting that mid side and then transferring it into the B side as well. It's a whole lot of work out of just one single. Up on defense. It's Safe with a lot of great rotations.
He's getting it all. He's getting it all. 4 stacked up. It's just Fallen remaining. And if Safe comes back around, the ace is on deck. Here in overtime, Safe is stamping his place on this map. Oh, and he'll finish off the ace. Safe hands indeed.
Gonna HE the smoke. Try to take a mid duel this time. An overheat. Can't get 6 kills in a row.
No. Shelly gets the last laugh on that one. So this is going to be a straightforward A take. He's not going to take any of that space in towards mid. We can see that it's being completely given over to them. They will not capitalize on that fact. It's a pretty straightforward execute here from Furia. The time is getting very low indeed. Palace player gone. That means no pressure valve release. Now the ticket players are here and it's just a complete shutdown. Furia totally telegraphed, playing that clock all the way down, and despite getting that opening pick, they just did nothing with it to find presence or map control. A little bit of rumble damage here on towards B just to make them uncomfortable, and a player in towards the window.
This is quick. Here's the rotated Fallen as well.
Skulls catches the jungle player. Now that's going to put the doubt in their mind, but there's still 3 players here towards B, and that's where they want to finish. So they're so wary of skulls. They have to get active to see this one through. Cello and Breno. Could be the round. It's not to be. Quesarado manages to trade that out just now. Kowzi under pressure. Molotov out, but he finds his kill. It's being traded back both ways. 2-1-2, 45 seconds here. Fallen goes to the rifle, but the nade will be enough out of Skulls. Bomb down. Now Exit's got to clutch up to keep us out of another period of overtime. 30 rounds may not have been enough. Exit, ever the patient fisherman, leaves his hook in the water. But eventually he's going to have to get out the net. Go take a more active approach. I think he was just spotted. It was close, but I think Skulls might have gotten vision. Now he's making noise. Running out of time. Running out of clock here. Has to make the maneuver. Has to pray that this nade lands, that this nade finds home. As they wrap around the pillar, Fallen will finish what he started.
Gotta snap that line quickly. They're gonna be set up quite nicely here to open things up.
On. And Sonny pulls the trigger. Finds himself two, but it's traded out equally as his jungle player goes down. That bomb is dropped for the moment. Might be retrievable, but Lucchese here in Sandwich could be an extra element if they don't realize how stacked up it is. Oh, they don't know. They don't know. Flashbang, though, is perfect. Saves their life. What a stroke of fortune. It wasn't meant for him. But now it's all come apart at the seams. There's nothing that Safe can do. That bomb is planted. He's got to go for a reposition to even have a chance at this one, or at least fake it out.
It was all set up so well by MIBR, but it comes crumbling down.
Theory only matters. It could be followed up with execution. And that op doesn't even save through, so. Because if so, this they're very ready for now.
Yeah, seems like he's going to be patient for an off angle.
Lucchesi's going to peek with him. Or just set up the flash. There it is. There's the one, but there's players right around the corner, and the trade is quick. Damage done. Information gained as well. But can Lucchesi pay it off?
Go ahead and back out there. Are you happy with all of the resources that Furia have to throw in trying to take this mid control? Not willing to continue that fight up against the amount of info that Insani spotted right now.
You will say, though, even with the resources that Furia have devoted, they're winning the utility war right now. Might be fading fast. And out of smokes actually is a big difference.
Oh, that's one smoke that is going to be desperately missed right there. Trying to scale up towards Connector, and it is punished. Not the time for that utility to be missed right there. Safe on the line here, and Breno keeping that B side away from the Furia hands. It's Fallen trying to recover once again with that AWP. Scales past the first hopper, jumps around for the bomb plant as well. Can lock in the digits at the very least, and still has an op to operate within the clutch. Quesarado trying to keep them at bay here. They're all coming through market. Goes and clears out the flank here. No one on the scene. Smoke to allow for the scale out. Fallen going to try and work these angles now with his AWP here in the footsteps, but that's Quesarado making that first point of contact. Could fall to pieces here. Barrel spotted. Fallen feeling the pressure right now. Trying to fight in a close range claustrophobic angle. The HE not going to cut it. Has to get past the op line, and Safe not going to allow him to cross there. Quesarado blasted.
Suboptimal. It's getting messy here, so no miss smokes in the early setup.
A lot of mid-pressure here. Quick smoke for the molly. They're going to speed this one up towards B, but a great bit of utility to buy a little extra time and do some extra damage that Lucchesi will capitalize on.
Breno dancing around here on the site. Pillars, they want to battle through, and that's going to cost them. Quesarado waited for it. Breno's found his impact, but now it all falls to Quesarado. Don't say he can't, though. The ace put together, chased on down, and it will be BRNSN to put MIBR into the lead. And I mean, it's a good read, right? Players are relatively out of position. They're stuck behind these smokes. Fallen's nading the smoke to try and give himself some vision, but it's a bit too early. We might just see... Okay, you don't need to nade the smoke if you can just hit the timing shot through it. That's good. That's good. That's a nice result. But Insani, back the other way. Sprays down too. Now numbers leaning for MIBR. Bomb planted as well. And if Fallen can't find something back from Ticket, it might not get his teammates back into the site. Shell's going to adjust around the fight with him. 2 ops on the retake. Safe posted on the angle. Inching forward, coming off the scope. He's gonna collect. That's Fallen gone. Cello behind him. And he's backing away. He's backing away. He's wary of the wrap. That kill will come through, but it buys precious seconds off the clock. And that should be the round win.
It's still not safe. So starting to land some lovely shots there. Gets overrun eventually. That's both ops falling in this round right there. Gonna hold the line and you're gonna lean in on, again, a fallen CT op position. It's gonna be another flashbang for him and safe. It then assembles.
Counter flash, but Sonny! The flick around! Might just to put MIBR through. This guy's unbelievable, unstoppable, but Yuri much the same. Instani still battling. Wanting to get right up in the brawl. There's only 30 seconds. He has to go forward to retrieve that bomb, and now he's on his lonesome. 34 kills on this map, and he's only been heating up. The bomb's down in time that molly won't finish him, but he can't quite escape the flames. We aren't done yet.
See who can step up. Is it MIBR going to close, or do we go once more here on Mirage?
Mid-space is going to be taken, gobbled up here by Lukowski. He's advancing, but there's a reason why he was left, and it's for that trap. Lukowski's going to realize a little too late. They wanted the fast B play, but Fallen was watching.
See how they take this cat fight here? I mean, think maybe you get on the bench and try and draw a lot of attention, let Exit slide in, but they're just going to try and ignore Skulls here. And he could strike from behind, and that's exactly what he does. Uncleared, unchecked, but still, Breno able to fight back there. 2 crispy kills coming through from his rifle. Bomb dropped in connector, and Caserado not allowing them to exit this round here, but Exit will open up a new path towards B. It's completely wide and free right now. Cello can't deny the cross. And they're going to get the numbers punched in. Cello will have nothing to say unless he burns in the flames. Down to 15. HE nearly does him in, but he survives on 1 HP. Hanging in there by a thread. And he's got to exit. Boxed in towards E-Box right now.
How has he lived? How has he survived to this point? MIBR on the precipice of map 3. You've got to get out market. You have to brave this E-Box player. You have to find Exit. Baiting with the barrel, but Exit is not fooled. Patient as always, and Cello knows this is utter desperation. No way, no how. 19 rounds is what it takes, but MIBR, they find Mirage. They stay alive here, and we are going to go the distance. Our first Brazilian team. It's not even revenge. They won last time. It's not a chance to continue the domination, to usurp their regional rivals, show that maybe they should be considered among the best of Brazil. It's been pain recently.
If MIBR win this, we're going to have to get that Joel Embiid graphic up of this ain't a rivalry. They always beating our ass. But it's just Pro League results.
Ooh, all right, Insani.
This guy had a lot of impact there on the last map there. He's looking to continue it.
Pan into a corner. He has a teammate towards Coffins, but he wants to take the initiative, and so their patience is rewarded. Exit. Still keeping this one in doubt. Safe on this smoke. Fade. Player out in the open. Safe will connect. They want to double fight him, though, and he's able to back away. You see he has 2 pistols for each of the players swinging him. But now he has no pistols. They're leaving?
Okay.
They're leaving?
All right. What?
They're faking. It's going back.
Well, not a bad idea, but...
You thought you knew.
You did just have the bomb plant.
You thought you knew, but you didn't. But it's better to have a bomb plant with nobody there to try and kill.
There's no chance that Exit can shoot at him right now.
No, I think that was a genius move. Exit's in apps. It's like, wait, what? What happened?
Where'd they go?
Ah! I've been bamboozled! They don't have to peek you. They don't have to fight you. There's not a kit dropped. They are going to peek, though. As a twosome. And that will be Furia taking through the pistol.
And unfortunately, Caserado will not miss.
Does not miss. If I know one thing about Caserado, he shoots good.
So you keep
How
that
did
up?
Caserado not get naded?
Wow.
What is happening? How is he so healthy? It's like the utility's just creating a little halo around him. Yuri catching it in his stead. It's the portrait of Caserado Gray. And Yuri is the portrait.
Wait. Right now we got Insani grayed out. That's worth it. Nice opening duel for him. I think Yuri will take that damage happily as a sacrifice there on that 1-2 punch.
And these B players don't have a ton of nadage. There's a lot on Breno, but he's on the balcony of the apartments right now, so not exactly going to be able to use that. Molotov to stall out.
They did block that coffin smoke as well. That could be big. That could change the tides here. Molly's forcing exit out. Utility flashes coming through there, but it also lines up Lukowski, unfortunately. And he takes a lot of damage through that wall. It's going to make his job tough to peek, and exits Molly. Going to burn him out to the open. Labored spray, but not what he will convert on. Caserado gets the double entry now. They're going to have safe access for a plant.
Yeah, this is looking like a slip away, if you can, for Lukowski. Get the heck out of dodge. Smoke fading now. I don't know that Panthers
Only
do
fish
pass.
can go to school, man.
Yeah.
It's messed up.
Terrorists win.
That nade took a funny bounce.
Nice! Vamos, caralho!
Alright, so one gun peeled away. Good damage done. Towards the arch wrap, and the bomb is shifting this direction as well. 40 seconds. Caserado just trying to make some noise here on B, hold these players, maybe find some damage. Break up the setup as his teammates look to A.
There's this little smoke lineup there right now, going out towards arches and library. But safe, waiting for a flashbang of his own to peek for. Beautiful connection right there on the cello. And he backs out, more passive, but he's taking care of one of those prongs for now. Need to force off Yuri in this pressure. And he's getting a lot of pressure heading his direction. This site getting overwhelmed. Kills start to flow on through with 10 seconds to spare. Access granted onto this A side. And Insani trying to save the day. He's rushing this retake here. Trying to be a hero, but could become the villain of MIBR. Staying alive. Still tucked into the cub. He's running low on ammo. Chasing down the kill to Yuri, but he can't track it. That MP9 jumping in accuracy costing him. He's able to escape at least, and that might lead to a save.
It does. It does. It does. So it doesn't cost them their life.
As well, wrapping. So there's only, 2 players coming in from porch and 1 in apartments. But 1 flashbang breaks down the crossfire completely. And that's how they get on in. Utility tossed in though. There's a good flashbang coming through in return. Spam damage back and forth. And it's a 1-for-1. And the early stages, but safe will pull the odds in his favor.
There we go. They needed this. Needed this
Cello.
indeed. Now Cello's trying to reclaim this space, and he might have it, to be fair, but on this fade. What's going? And safe is posted up. Oh, he's just not missing. Taking command here once again, and surely now this is enough to see MIBR through. Though, that was ambitious. For why, Cole?
Smoke for the
Insani's
plant.
playing a super deep line. He's gonna get away with this one. Unless Insani has the right spam. Which he does not. Bombs down. Money gained. And now, if Fallen can make this at all expensive onto the remaining players, even if he doesn't win the round, it is gonna be a massive coup. They can't lose this. They can't lose this.
Uh-oh. What is that smoke?
Oh, this just gives him more cover to play from. This actually works beautifully for Fallen now. Do they read the spot? They do, but here's the tap. Fallen. Oh, you sneaky boy!
Oh.
Okay. Crisis averted, but still, what should have been a 4v1. Wary of the beat take, as he should be. Whoa. Now Fallen just wants to move through. He's braving smoke.
Oh
That's
my
so
goodness.
ambitious. Fallen combat offing, and the professor is just claiming every life in this round.
Bomb has been planted.
That's... What year is it, Fallen? He's rolling him back. You can't go for this, Lukowski. You just got stunted on.
He was mad he didn't win that clutch in the last round. That's what he was feeling. He comes in with some energy and the next. And now it's not safe here. Cello in between the saving players could offer up a little resistance in holding on to the weaponry. Does just that, but not going to confirm the kills. Safe still with his op here in position, but they do actually best Brent out. Oh, and Safe peeks into the line. He loses his op as well. Lukowski could recover, but he's still got to worry about his own life here. His own life to live. Op is held on to. That's the only gun they walk away with, though.
It's Breno holding the door. And a rifle potentially to support. Timing could be everything here, but that rifle support is massive. And now Breno can hold them, plug the gap, cork them on in, buy some time for his teammates to get through. And taking the off angle, no, can't pay it off. A weakened Yuri able to slip past his crosshair, and now 2-all in the post. Bomb will be down. Sonic setting up for this, but he's got to wait. He's got to wait. Safe has a long road to rumble to get back into this round. And it's an op on the retake, and K-Serado's position could be deadly. Here in the graveyard, there's the spot, there's the shot. Forces him back into the corner. Yuri and K-Serado, this dynamic duo. So many 2v2s brought through. How do you best them? How do you unseat them? How do you dig them out of these angles? Won't be doing it with the scope. It has to be the rifle. It has to be Insani. He's dinked up. He's dropped down. The 1-2 punch. The left-right hook. That is Yuri and K-Serado.
And they're looking to say goodnight right now to MIBR. 8-1. So much composure. No one jumps when they start to feel that contact.
Hang on. Don't hang on. Hang off.
Oh, hanging out towards Banana. That is brutal, man. Trying to go all in on that aggression right there. Just one bullet out of K-Serado's AK does the trick.
It feels like every round MIBR are just in the initial moments trying to pull their head above water, and then Fury just come in and dunk them right down.
They gasped their air for one round, and it was safe, and even still, it felt like Fallen almost dunked their head back in.
I mean, he did. He did. Morally, he won that round.
That's what it looked like with Cello at the end of it.
That's the way I would have been feeling.
Not bad.
Not bad. All right, old guy.
Oh, this is going to be a pretty deadly setup here. Flashbang to turn that corner, and it's going to be really difficult to deal with.
Oh, the nades. If the flash wasn't enough, the nade certainly was. K-Serado. The first kill through the smoke, the next two. Leave no room for doubt. Just the number of rounds where MIBR, I mean, I know it's Inferno, but you're saving as soon as the side hit comes through. You never get a chance to shoot back. Furia are toying with them. The Puma right now has the mouse of MIBR on the end of their paw. And as soon as they think they might get a little bit of space, a little bit of gap, they just pull them right back. This is a beatdown.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the amount of damage that they take in this round compared to what's sent back in return. There's so much aggression for MIBR. There's so many resources towards that Banana fight.
Oh, no. Oh, no, don't peek it. Don't peek it. Oh, it's like watching someone in a horror movie. Just drawn to their demise.
What they say about big risks.
Big flicks?
Big voices. That's what Fallen is right now on the server. He's getting real loud.
Doesn't even have to. The op does the talking, man.
Yeah. I mean, that gun's pretty loud, too.
Bop, bop.
They're just going to walk, push the smoke, man. Every move they make is just the right one at this point. Furia in flow state.
It's just so gutting for MIBR, right? Had an absolutely legendary battle back on Mirage, and you just can't hit a shot here on Inferno. Fallen through, exit trying to rotate to support his team, and Fallen's just bullying them. And now it's in towards B that they will go. Fallen with that bomb.
There's 2 on 8 confirmed.
The world on Insani's shoulders, and he has not been able to kill anybody this map.
Oh, K-Serado. He's so diligent. Just a jiggle right there. Skull's going to late lurk. Does get caught off guard, but they know Insani's location. Good luck trying to fight out of this position right now. Blowing open that smoke. He at least covers off his flank, and that's going to give them new life in this round here. 3v3 to work off of. A little bit low HP, but they've got 2 mollies to flush these players out of position.
If they can activate Insani at the very least, that would be something. Cold consolation here, but they need to get past that AWP first, and Fallen is not missing much. He's not missing at all. It falls to the 1, and Fallen will finish 4 kills on the round to put an exclamation point on the first half of Inferno.
It started to feel like that in the first half. K-Serado was a big part of that as well.
Oh, yeah.
In the first.
Yuri, pretty good, too. Just really, shockingly, with an 11-1 scoreline, not a lot of issues.
Yeah.
They're being given the bomb plant. Okay, hold on. Get to play a post for MIBR.
Drop the dual Berettas in coffins right now. 4 players on the flank. You're going to think that the reaction is now to take Coffin's control after spotting this flank out. That's the next move here from MIBR. But you're walking into duel. Beretta's here, and that's what K-Serrano anticipated. What a perfect read here on the retake. And now it's a 4v2. A massive advantage here in the numbers game. Can they get the defuse on off, though, is the big question. They got coverage. It's being stuck right now. They know where both players are, but they need to land the kills to back it up, and Chilla will offer up coverage. Not enough time here to offer up the defense from Insani to defend the post plant. And that was all according to plan right there for Furia.
Be punchy as. And there's 4 players here ready to receive because they can just trust K-Serrano to get it done if the hit comes towards B. So now all the crosshairs in the world on the other side. You need to put in some serious work. It's not going to happen. This thrust towards Arches denied. The waning moments of this map upon us. MIBR staring down the barrel of elimination. They fought through the first stage, but here in the ESL Pro League, you can't rest on your laurels. You have to keep fighting. And MIBR out here 0-3. Barring a miracle. Rifles available, but headshots required. First face, no good. All on to exit, and it will be denied. K-Serrano puts his stamp on this map. Furia survive.